Hey everyone, PREParedness Paul here. Today I've got an exciting product I've been wanting to buy and use for a long time. I've got some friends that have it and love it and use it. But this is one of those items that you could use in a preparedness setup for off-grid or power outage situations. And what it is the American-made sun oven. So let's see what's in the box, and I'll comment a little bit on what I'm going to do with it. So in the box here, we've got the metal reflectors. We'll take this cardboard out. And it looks like we'll just pull these out. Nothing in there. And basically, that's it. You pull the whole unit out. Looks like in one piece. Oh, we got the rack. Okay. So, we'll get rid of the box. And we'll go to this and the rack. And Luna's here helping out, I guess. Okay, so we've got the units all connected in one piece except the rack. And thermostat inside. We've got a couple pieces of paper in here. We'll see, we got something under there, a little piece of foam. Oh, it's probably between the metal reflectors. So manuals are online, register online, and then just a welcome guide. How to use it, a cookbook, how to get a cookbook, setup, placement. And we'll mess with that later. And we've got the rack, which goes inside and will hold whatever it is you're cooking, kind of like a little swing. And just holds it in there like that. So let's set it up. And right now it's showing 50, 60, about 70 degrees. Okay. And let me bring this in real quick. So we've got the thermostat in here. We've got a night. It is glass. That is a glass door. Looks like it's popped out here. Okay, I might have to tighten that. So let's see, we've got a snap here so it all snaps up and has a handle. It's not very heavy, pretty light. Looks like a plastic, something PVC or something on the bottom with a wood frame on top. And you could snap that for storage and easy carrying because now that won't fall over. Okay, one handle. So we'll pop this out like this, and let's open up the, let's see here. It goes like this. I guess accordion style, like this. There we go. Now it does have a protective film, so we'll have to take those off. So it doesn't scratch, I guess, during shipping. And so I'll peel those off before I set it up. And actually, those sides fold in and then it all collapses. And then we've got this that really doesn't want to go up when that's out. Okay. And this is the rack, which looks like just sits right here on these two screws. And so it kind of has a rocking, it can move a little bit. So as you angle it, maybe it'll keep the bread at the right, or whatever it is you're cooking at the right angle. I think I'm going to bend this piece in a little bit. It looks like it really sinks down. And this one may have been screwed in kind of at an angle, but I can fix that. So I'm not worried. It's got little clamps here that we can close once we've put the item in and tighten it down. And we'll have to see what these are. We'll have to look in the book. But that's pretty much it. Pretty simple setup. It's lightweight. And with that, you put your item in there and angle it in the sun, and that's the basics of the sun oven. So my wife's making some bread dough. We're going to try 2 loaves of bread, and we'll see how it cooks, and then I'll do a time lapse of that. But I also want to put it out and video how quickly it heats up and how hot it gets at noonday sun. Well, we're about 2 o'clock now in Texas. So sun oven. And also shout out to Off Grid with Doug and Stacy YouTube channel. I follow them. They've been off grid for, I think he said 15, 16 years. They have so many great ideas and they're actually using them. So it's, they prove their work, and it comes with a little free, a few of their favorite recipes, I think 5 or 6. And you get that with the discount at Off Grid with Doug and Stacy YouTube channel. Find their Sun Oven video and you'll get a discount for them. So that's it. We'll get the bread dough done. I'll get it out here. We'll see how quickly it heats up, and then we'll cook some bread. I just got the blue tape off of the reflector screens. I was going to set it out here to start testing how quickly the temperature goes up. And this one little cloud has to ruin the entire thing. Okay, I'm going to get the Sun Oven out of the shade, set it up, and right now it's showing about 85 degrees, which is almost the ambient temperature outside. Let me look at the thermostat. It shows about 98. So I'm going to pop it open and we're going to start and see how quickly it heats up to temperature. All right, hopefully I'm not blocking, but let's see how quickly that started at 120. Let me get it right. Looks like it might need to be tilted just a little. As the angle is kind of high right now. And we'll turn it a little bit this way. Can we still see it? Okay, thermostat's still visible. I'm gonna turn it a little bit more. All right, let's see how that goes. And I'm going to raise this just a hair with some sandals. Should have had this set up. It's hard to know exactly where it's going to be, but let's see how it goes. Now, when you put your food, oh, I'm in the shade, or in making shade. When you put your food in, it's got a nice heavy-duty rubber seal. And you just press the glass down, it will tighten this, and then no bugs will get in it. We're at about 1.5 minutes, and we're at 100 degrees. So I'll let that run a little bit. And so this is 1:20 in the afternoon on a, right now, sunny moment in North Texas in July. 98-ish degrees showing on the thermostat. Under the patio in the shade. All right, I'm gonna let this run and I'll come back and check on it. We're going over 100, so we'll come back, we'll see where it's at. Okay guys, well, while this Sun Oven loves and requires heat to operate, my phone does not. It shut off because it overheated. So I recorded, so I started at 5 minutes, I was about 110 degrees. At 10 minutes after the video shut off, it was about 210 degrees. We're at 20 minutes right now, and as you can see, we're at 260 degrees. So I'm gonna go another 20 minutes. well, maybe 10 minutes, it might break 300. So we'll see how it goes, and then I'll come back and film it. And then what I'll do is I've got to wash it. You got to wash it with soapy water inside, behind the glass and all that. Hot soapy water. It says put a steam pot in there with soapy, moisten it all. I'm just going to use some good detergent water and wash it out. And I'm going to wear my gloves actually, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be hot to the touch inside. And then we'll put the bread in. The bread will be, it's rising right now, and we'll be good to go. Okay, we're at 45 minutes. And that's 300 degrees. I'm going to call that good. I know it's going to get hotter, but I need to wash the inside and let it heat up again for the bread as it rises. So we'll be back and we'll be putting the bread in. All right, guys, we've got the loaves. Looking at the videos and such, you don't let the bread rise as high as normal bread. So we're going to take this out and put it in the sun oven. I'm going to do one of them, and then she's got two others she'll do in our regular oven. And we'll see how it goes. Okay, everyone. Here's the loaf. It looks like we're off a little bit. Got the loaf here, and I mistakenly put the butter on top, which was supposed to wait till 5 minutes before done, but we'll go ahead and leave it at that. I'm going to set it in here. Make sure you don't touch anything, because they say it does get hot. And then we just set it down, press this low. Loosen this just a hair in hopes that I can tighten it down later. There we go. Okay, it's got a good seal. So that looks good. I'll leave it at that. So we're at 260 degrees. And I'm going to line it up a little bit. We're definitely off. And all right, let me show you here. You can see how the light lines up in there with the dot. So we can see that the back needs to come up a little bit, and it's got legs. I'll show you how to do that. So if we raise the back, watch the dot. See how that moves that's where we want it, as good as that most of the time. And then they say you move it every 30 minutes. So I'll show you the leg later, but I'll raise it and we'll let it get to cooking. Okay, so this is the back. And when you need to tilt it down as the sun kind of goes down in the horizon, you can raise the back up. And it's just this nice bar, and you twist it, and then this little pin will pop out, kind of like tent pegs or canopy pegs on the legs. And you just raise it or lower it as high as you want. Push that in if you want to lower it and raise it. You just slide that up and down. It comes with a couple stakes, I'm assuming, to slide in the holes here and keep it stable. So I'll go ahead and put them in there just so they don't get lost. And we'll call it good. Set a timer for 45 minutes. And we got a little cloud cover now, but as you can see, we are at 270 degrees, and it'll get warmer now that the cloud's going away and I've got it centered. All right, everyone, we're at 30 minutes and it's getting a little bit color there, showing 300 degrees. So the alignment's off a little bit. I'll turn it again, but it's getting there. Another 15-20 minutes. All right, guys, I think we're done. We ended up here at topping out about 325. Nice and golden brown, steam coming up. So we're gonna fold this up. I'm gonna have my grilling gloves on to not get burnt. We'll bring it in the house and let it cool down a little bit. All right, everyone, the video I did initially and cut the bread disappeared. So here it is. This is the one from my wife's baked in the oven. She likes it softer. I think she did 35 or 45 minutes. And I did do it a little longer probably than I'd like, maybe 5 or 10 minutes longer, but it's just got a thin crunchy layer on top, but everything else is nice and smooth inside, soft and delicious. Moment of truth, I always like to put some nice homegrown honey on top of any of my toast. It's delicious. Just that top layer is crunchy, so definitely probably 10 minutes less. It'd be perfect. Okay, everyone, that's it. The bread came out really good, and that's a pretty simple thing to test. There's tons of other things you can do. You can do meatloafs and pastas and all sorts of things. They offer a recipe webpage that you can go to and download recipes that you want from the Sun Oven website. Again, I got this with about a $50 discount from Off Grid with Doug and Stacy YouTube channel, so thanks to them. Check them out if you want that coupon. Look up their video on the Sun Oven, and they have the coupon code in the description. Hopefully it's still running. But a great product, snaps down nice and compact, easy to carry, easy to use, easy to clean. So simple, and what a great resource to have in your arsenal of preparedness equipment, because I was using my pellet grill, which takes very little power to run the auger and the Bluetooth portion as my backup cooking when I ran out of propane. But this takes zero power, so this is going to work out a lot better, and it's a lot smaller, and I don't have any other costs than I do with my pellet grill or other kind of stove or fuel. So check it out, guys. I definitely recommend it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell. 73.